Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today, episode 106. We are going through the hard part of the season. We got the showcase at Weedsport, got Bristol, Port Royal, and Knoxville all today. This is always the hardest part of the schedule for us. We're sitting 5th in points, not awful. We're only 40 points behind Blair. Dennis is 12 points back. He had a bad, which race was it? Was it last week? Yeah, he fell back to 8th at I-55, so he struggled there. Other than that, he has the first 2 wins of the season. And where did he finish here? Oh, he really struggled here, didn't he? No, I don't think so. I think I struggled. I didn't see it up front. Okay, that's what it was. He got 2nd and then 8th in I-55. But this is the hard part of the season for us. Really need to try to mess with the setup, see if we can get quicker to try to compete here. We got 20 laps here for the showcase. I think we finished like 11th or something last season. So with a better, like with an engine and stuff this year, I hope we can finish top 10, maybe get close to a top 5. I feel like that would be really tough to do though. All right, not going to hit our practice goal. I'm honestly shocked we were like 3/10 off of it only, but the qualifying goal is ridiculously hard. We'll see what we can do here. I ran only like 1 lap in the 2s. It was the fastest lap we've ever ran here, which is nice, but very, very tough to do so anyways. So I'm probably going to run like a 4, I imagine, something like that. If I could run in the 3s, I feel like I'll be happy. But qualifying for the showcase is always super tough. But we'll see how we do. This part of the season is really rough for us. Really need to push through it. Got a 4, okay, kind of what I expected. See if we can get any better on this second lap. Try to get a little lower in 3 and 4. Keep that speed. Felt pretty decent there. It was a 299. Okay, I'll take that. 25th on the dot. That's rough. That's still out of the showcase, honestly. We're 5th in heat number 1. Who's going to be out front? Probably Dennis and all them. I think Dennis won this last season. Gustin is out front. Actually, Gustin might have won this last year. Now that he's out front, that like triggers a memory in my head. But top 3 make it to the showcase. We'll see if we can get around Eckert and I think Briggs in front of us. Yes, it's Briggs. Try not to wreck them too much. Oh, geez. I bounced off of Eckert, and I had no control. I bounced off of him, and I tried not to hit the inside wall, and it turned me straight back right. My bad. This track's just so hard not to wreck the AI. It really is. Now, starting the outside is not going to be any good for us. Need to try to get down behind Briggs, but we get too good of a jump. Oh, we get a really good jump. Actually, I'm going to try to get down in front of Briggs. That didn't happen. I was hoping Hammer and Briggs were going to hit a little harder there. Maybe spin out Hammer. Oh, I'm getting beat up by this dude. Bailey's. I can't go in up there. Like, I cannot be side by side on the outside of a guy going in turn 1. Damn it. Stuck on his rear end. I was trying to get off, and it just sent me to the wall. Oh, missed the wall. We're good. But yeah, I cannot go in high into turn 1 at all. Like, that is impossible. We're on the final lap here. This will put us on pole for the B main at least. So we'll be in the B main. Hopefully we could just win the B main and go on. I think that's what we've had to do just about every season. I don't know if there's been a season that we made it straight to the A main. If we have, it's been 1 time, and it's super hard to do every time. But B main time, we got Pierce to our outside. See if we can get a good jump. It pulls right really hard. Holy crap, was not expecting that. And let's see if we can try to pull away. Now that we can like run our own line and I don't have to worry about hitting anybody, we might be all right for the B main here. I don't want to catch any lap cars though is the problem. Hopefully we don't at least. And hopefully there's no caution. All right, yeah, we're already gone from the field. Should make the B main or the A main no problem. We'll be starting 19th, so I'll skip forward until we get there. All right, got first in that. I know Eckert ended up making it all the way up there too, which is good. He ended up finishing 3rd there. But starting 19th in the A main, hopefully we can try to survive this thing. This track's always super tough on us. If we get some green flag racing, it's nice. I hate all the restarts here, especially if we're stuck on the outside. It's not a good thing. Being on the inside, I can at least try to get down safely. Like, I was fully on the brakes there to try not to slide into anybody. My car is all out of control. Try to slide in front of Eckert there. Nope, and we get shoved down, and I'm going to dump Ferguson because I was trying to get back into my lane, and that did not work. Damn it. Really trying to, like, not do that, but didn't really have much I could do there. I was trying to get off the gas and make the corner, but that was not happening with us getting shoved to the inside there. Okay, I need to get down. Oh, I hit the inside wall. That's not any good. Because they're always so slow in the most random places. So I try to check up going into turn 1, but sometimes they like check up like right there off turn 4 for no reason. Luckily, we're already to his inside. They're all checking up really hard there. Because the way I normally make the corner is a good slider line through 1 and 2. But they slow up so hard, I have to like nail the brakes to not slam them. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. They're wrecking hard. We made it by all that somehow. I don't know how we made it by that clean. I think that was Briggs, and I don't know who else was attached in that wreck, but we made up some spots, which is nice. We're on the outside once again, which sucks, but hopefully I can try to clear Owens maybe. Or since we're in the corner, I can drop below him. So basically like we're starting 15th instead of 16th. Bounce off him a little bit. Briggs is definitely a little slow from his damage, it seems. Oh, turn. It's so tight. It does not want to turn. Use him up a little bit. We're fine. Try to get that grip on the outside. Blair's all the way back here. I wonder if he ended up in a wreck or got shuffled back early, something like that. Because he's not normally... Oh, maybe he's back here. What the fuck? Actually, Ecker, I understand. I wrecked him in the heat race. I do understand that. I'm just trying to make the corner, my guy. This track is awful in this game. Like, I just ran this track on iRacing like a week ago in the and I wrecked Ecker again. I didn't even think I was on him, honestly. I really didn't even think I was touching him. But ran this in the Pro Late models. Had a pretty fun race. We only had like one caution as well, which I was very shocked by. So it was a really fun race. I'm glad it went as well as it did. Try to get down under Overton like we've been doing to everybody. Really checking up early on the front stretch. Like basically by the time we hit the line, I was off the gas. Oh no, we're getting shoved. That was really bad. That destroyed our car and the massive wreck behind us. Because we barely bounced off somebody and that shoved me straight to the bottom. Like all this is caution laps. This entire race is just a caution like a lap race. This is worse than iRacing. Because usually a lot of times this track, Williams Grove, are just caution fest. But I got lucky with my race here, I would say, in the Pro Late models. But damn, people throw it in from so far back if you don't hold the bottom. That's why I'm so aggressive with the AI, because they're aggressive with me. Pierce, get it going. Try not to get on his right side there. Oh, he wants to slide us. And we get slammed into the wall again. I was just trying to cut down under him because he was sliding up there. We're going to get such a bad finish with all this damage. Holy shit. It's going to be so bad. This is going to kill our season, man. Oh, it won't turn. Really got to work on the car for Bristol and stuff then. That's going to be rough. We're going to have to do our best. Because Bristol's usually a very tough one for us in general. Just because the setup pulls straight left down the straightaways. So I'm going to see if I can try to fix that. I don't know if I'll be able to. I know I've tried one time before, but I didn't try like super hard. Oh, inside wall. Barely clipped it. Yeah, we just don't have the speed to get up there anymore because of our engine being damaged. Well, actually, it's the radiator, isn't it? Yeah, radiator's damaged, not the engine, but still, it makes us slow. Slow and really tight. The car does not want to rotate at that point. And why are they checking up off turn 4? Nobody will know. Bye, Pierce. That's what you get for slamming us into the inside wall. You want to be aggressive with me? I'll be aggressive right back. You either move or get moved. One or the other. With these AIs, that's what you got to do. Who's up front? Shane. It looks like Dennis is third. Oh, this isn't going to be great. Got to get it rotated real early, getting in the Darrell a little bit, but we're keeping it straight, trying to stay off of him, but we can't get off of him. Oh, Overton. Thank God we didn't wreck him. One lap to go. Somehow we're find ourselves in a top 10 situation, maybe. Come on, guys. Check up, check up. No, we're going to get 11th. I think the same spot we got last season, but I'll take that from where we should have finished, honestly. We were doing awful in that race. Who ended up winning it? Dennis got second. Shane got first. Blair back in ninth, so that's going to hurt Blair in the points a decent bit. I'm going to catch up to him a little because he finished... oh, no, he finished ninth. We lost 4 to him. Never mind. But we are what? Dennis now took the lead back. We're 46 behind. 2 wins. Shane has 1 win. So still not too far off. We could definitely come back in the season. We just have to really start racking up like top 5s and some wins coming up soon, because I know the back half of the season is going to be good, but these next 3 races are crucial for us. Yeah, car is destroyed from that. Definitely going to fix all that stuff. That was a rough one. Concerns expressed over Mitchell's aggressive tactics. Mitchell, true friend. What? Me and Shane. Okay, that's... Why does it say Mitchell? That says Shane Clanton down there. That's confusing. I don't know. I'll take it. We haven't gotten into Shane. He won the race, but we were nowhere near him. He wouldn't like us if we were anywhere near him, though. I can tell you that. Stick with Hoosier, just because you get the most money out of it anyways. Going on to Bristol, this is going to be a very tough one. Like I was saying, I really need to work on the setup for this car. Try to make it stay more straight and stable down the straightaways, hopefully. But I don't know if that's going to be very easy to do. So I'll try to work on it and see what we can get going here. All right. Couldn't fix that, like, pulling left thing, but we did make the car much quicker than it was originally. So I'll take that at least. Got, like, 2/10 quicker than what we were at the start. So I'll be fine with that. My cat is meowing. Probably wants me to play fetch with him. Every time I feel like I go to record, he wants to play fetch. And now he's attacking, not attacking, but he's like rubbing against my mic. Like this, the arm for my mic. I screwed up turn 1 pretty bad there. Hopefully 3 and 4 here is pretty smooth. Try to get a good second lap. Yeah, that was a 6. Can't go too low into turn 1 because it really wants to either shoot you up or spin you out really bad, because there's a really bad bump going into turn 1. Second lap was definitely much better. We got 363. I'll take that. 19th, that's not too bad, honestly. I don't remember where we qualified last season here, but that definitely is significantly better, I feel like. I think we were in like the mid to back 20s, potentially. I didn't see who was on pole and all that. Looks like Shane qualified 3rd. Top 5 are going to make it to the A main. Hopefully we could gain some spots here. Can't control the car on the restart. We're fine though. If we could hold the inside pretty well, we usually get by some guys. Just have to not get the car freaking out too much. Oh, but we're getting hit by case bolt, so that's nice. We're nice and slow right now, it seems. Eckert, don't block us. Oh, I hit that bump a little bit and it wanted to send us straight. I couldn't quite get it down to the very bottom. Let's see if we could try to catch Larson or Tyler here. They're both very quick, so I don't know if we'll be able to. Got 3 laps left. Like right there, I kind of have to go in a little high like that into turn 1 to really miss that bump. 3 and 4, I don't think there's that bump there. I've never ran into that situation at least. But 1 and 2 is always terrible with it. So I always have to go in a little higher. That one had shot me up a little bit. But we are catching Larson some, which is some good news. But he pulled away there in 3 and 4. We didn't have a very good 3 and 4. We only got 1 lap left. Somehow we missed that bump in 1 and 2. We got lucky there. I thought for sure he was going to shoot me up the track. Larson going on the inside of Tyler here, last corner, trying to make something happen. Are they going to wreck? No, they don't. He's right on him, though. He is right on his ass to finish the lap. So we moved up 1 spot. That'll put us, what, in 15th for the A-main? That's not too bad. But we really need to ball out here in the feature race, I'd say. Gonna be real tough to do so. We've made it up to the top 5, I think, once here in, like, any series. It's super tough. Like, Bristol is always one of the harder places for us. It would have run low there first lap just because we're going so slow. Making a lot of passes. Gonna try to get to the inside of Daryl. Like, I can control the car a little better here than I do Weedsport, at least. Oh, God. Just because I don't wreck as many people here, I'd say, than Weedsport. So I can tolerate this track a lot more than Weedsport, at least. just because the corners are much bigger, the track's bigger overall. You can definitely manage the car and where you're going a little better. Even though it really wants to pull you left really bad on the straights, even in the corners too. That was an awful entry. That was in 3 and 4. I thought I was in 1 and 2 for some reason. That's probably why I was so off. Oh, it's so tight going into turn 1 if you hit that wrong. These guys are starting to race very hard in front of us. They're 3 wide almost. Thought they might wreck there. Kind of just sending it into turn 1, letting it drift up some since nobody's right there. Oh, I can't control it though down the straight. Damn, Ferguson, calm down. I've been faster than you right now. Oh, Blair and Owens get together a little bit. That screwed up Blair some. Slowed up Owens a little bit as well, it seems. But I just seem to be slow in 3 and 4 right now, which I feel like it's normally opposite. I feel like 1 and 2 is usually our worst corner. But that was a good one there, able to keep it really low. We can keep on that low lane and keep the car kind of straight through the corner. We're fast. Don't hit the apron, because the apron's not fun. It definitely slows you down a bunch too. Lost all that time to Owens that we just gained, and to Ferguson behind us. I need a restart. That would be really helpful right now, because we definitely need some luck getting some points back. I think if we don't win the championship this season, we're going to need to change the schedule, just because Weedsport being, like, especially a showcase race, it's even that much harder. So I think that we may need to change the schedule up a little bit, try to win the championship. Like Bristol, I could tolerate. Like, we could try to get a little quicker here or be a little bit more aggressive right off the start, or in the heat race, because if we start a little further up, I feel like we'd run a little better. Because we went from 15th to 10th pretty much right away, and we've just been riding in 10th now since then. Like, honestly, if I really wanted to, I could just spin myself out right now, stick in my spot, and we'd be good to go. But that's just not the right thing to do. I don't like to race like that. I ain't no Carson Hocevar or anything like that. If you get the reference, if you watch the NASCAR Truck Series, he has done that literally to himself to bring out a caution, to save himself from going a lap down, or just dumping somebody else. That has happened as well. Which I think I might have done that. Not necessarily on purpose, but I've done it right in front of the leader by accident. Blair is definitely holding Owens up a little bit. We're starting to catch him a little, as long as we don't make too many mistakes. Able to get that bottom 1 and 2 there is pretty nice. But yeah, Weedsport's just not a good showcase at all for us. I'm fine with Fairbury being the other showcase. That's actually kind of awesome, because we definitely have a shot to win the win the race there, because we're fast at Fairbury. And then I think Charlotte's going to be like the last race of the season just about any time, it seems, which is fine. Charlotte's a nice, good track, being a finale as well. Oh, Blair and a lap car got together. I was kind of hoping that was going to bring out a caution. It was very close to. Simpson, I just need you to turn to the left a little bit more on Blair there. That would have been really nice. But hopefully I don't get into him at least too bad. Trying to stick to the right some down the straight, because it's hard to keep it straight down the straightaway. I have to constantly turn right to keep it straight. So the little bit of right turning I was doing on him was kind of what I do every lap. Trevor ended up making it in this. He's always squeaking, just barely squeaking into these A mains, it seems like. Oh God, no. Trying to keep it straight. We're good. That bump down there is so bad, because it wants to turn you like that or shoot you straight up to the wall. You never know which is going to happen. So I got lucky it wanted to spin me there, or we probably would have wrecked with Caseville or Trevor. One or the other. 1 lap left. Dennis is already passing the start-finish line right there. So he won. He's going to have a massive points lead now, because Blair's back here in 8th. I'm back in 10th. I was already 6th in points. We might fall to 7th at this point. Damn. This is always a hard part of the season, though. It is so bad. But luckily, we stayed on the lead lap. Richard's 2nd, Shane in 3rd, Gustin up in 5th. I know they were in front of us. I don't know who else was. I know Blair is, obviously. But I don't know if there was one other guy. Richards might have been the one up there between us. Now we're back to 7th English. And yeah, Richards is up there. 3rd win on the season by Dennis. We are 66, 66 points behind. And he nearly has a 20-point lead over Blair, too. That's crazy. So Dennis is trying to go for the 4-peat. He's won 3 straight. And first season, him and Blair tied. But he's won the last 2 seasons outright. It's going to be really tough to beat him this season. Yeah, we're not hitting our sponsor goal. I kind of picked top 5 just to try to gauge how we were doing in practice and stuff. Didn't really expect to be hitting the top 5s for practice or anything. I was hoping to get them in the feature. Actually finish top 5. That would have been really nice. But going on to Port Royal, I'm going to drop the laps like we normally do because Port Royal is a big-ass track anyway. He's going to have to do some work on the setup, most likely, just to be any sort of quick. But I think this is one where Dennis usually struggles a little bit. Hopefully so, because he needs to drop in some points. And we need to do really well here because we really need to get up there in some points and start racking up some top 5s or some wins, but I don't really expect to until next episode. Well, Knoxville, we might have a chance, but next episode is our good set of tracks with Lucas, Cedar, Fairbury, and Kokomo, which we got a win at Kokomo last season, which was our first ever super late model win, which was awesome. And then the ending of the season is okay for us. I would say the last 3 races are pretty good. Williams Grove is a toss-up on how we do, but let's get on to Port Royal and see how we can do here. All right, practice went okay. Car feels all right. We just need to try to keep it off the wall mainly. Didn't run our quickest lap yet either. Like, we were a little bit slower than what we ran last season here, but that was probably like bouncing off a car, like sliding off of one and getting a little bit of a speed boost. But if we can keep the car off the wall, we can run a decent time here. As I say that, I'm down the whole front stretch on the wall. That's not going to help us in speed at all. I think the qualifying goal was like a 15.8, yeah. Down the wall on the back stretch, so that's going to slow us up some. I just try to like straighten out the car on the straightaway, and I end up getting into the straightaway wall all the time, and it slows us up. Does a decent turn 1, not amazing, but okay. Try to slide up to this grip up here and get the shot down the track. That was a decent 3 and 4. That's going to be a 4.11. We're 16th. Wow, that's a lot better than I expected, honestly. A lot better than we expected to be. So starting 4th in heat number 4. That's not awful. I think top 5. Yeah, top 5 are already making it. So if we could try to get a spot here, which would be Tyler on our inside. I think we got who up front? Yoder and is that Hammer? No, that's Gordy in front of us. I just saw an orange car and I was betting who it was. Oh, Tyler's dead. He gone. We bounced off each other going into turn 1, and his car just took a straight left into that inside wall. That inside wall is deadly, though. That inside wall is so bad. So basically, we're getting the start of the race in the inside now in 3rd. We'll see if we can try to get Gordy here, and my car just turns freaking right when we're on the bottom. It turns left when we're on the top. I'm almost wrecking Gordy. Tyler somehow has speed. That makes no sense. I heard him destroy that inside wall. He should be really slow. Actually, maybe he is. He just had a really good start. Never mind, he ain't slow. These laps go by super... Well, the heats go by super quick because there's only a couple laps. Yeah, Tyler ain't damaged. Never mind. I thought for sure he was going to be damaged and, like, not making the A main out of this heat. But he is fine. If I can get that outside... Oh, no. If I can get that outside working like that, it is really fast. I changed the gear some to like max it out down these straights. We got to throw a slider here. Got to bounce off of him. Get up to 2nd. Let's go. That's going to be qualifying dash, baby. That was good. That's what we needed right there. We got to start as far up as we can to give ourselves a chance. We got to be aggressive with this place. But that was heat 4, so we're going to be starting last in this qualifying dash. But that's all right. But they're still quicker down these straightaways, which is nuts. I don't even know what I could do to get quicker down the straightaways. Because I have the gearing, like, maxed out for, like, somewhat acceleration, but, like, maxed out to where, like, the RPMs are pretty much maxing out at the end of the straights. But they're still quicker. Like, they still have more acceleration and top speed. It's nuts. Yoder is a little slow here in the middle. Try to run the bottom, but bottom's not super fast. If we can get that grip on the outside, it's really nice. Gustin going back by us. Try to slide up behind him. We got that grip and it shot us straight into the back of him. Either that or he was hitting the brakes. I'm not sure. All right, we might finish 8th in this, but that's all right. That's half the positions of where we qualified. So that's nice. Oh, don't get the wall. Yeah, that's the problem with running the top. My backing hits it, my front end comes around. It's really bad. It's bad news. 1 lap left. We're definitely finishing 8th in this qualifying dash. That's all right, though. Hopefully in the future we can get a good start on the outside. I need to try to be smart and just like hit that grip in turn 1 and try to fly by some guys, because I've done that before. I think in the street stocks, or it was in the 410s, one or the other, and it worked out amazing. We flew by so many cars in turn 1, so need to try to do that here. Even though these guys, their back end kicks out more, so it's hard. Because they will stick right to the middle, and the second lane will at least. Okay, my car turns so hard right. We are so fast on the actual restart. But yeah, their back ends kick out too much. I'm trying to get the grip, but I can't go anywhere. Oh, keep it straight. The bottom's not awful if you can keep it straight, but I am just too sideways through this track right now. 1 and 2 is definitely a little easier to hit the top, in my opinion. Ooh, we about got dumped there by brakes because I was cutting down. That was super tight. Got clipped a little bit. Hammer hit the damn gas pedal. Oh, that's gonna be the wall. Yep, destroyed that thing. That's gonna hurt the car a decent bit. Got the back end just a little too far out there going into turn 1. Damn it. This track is so difficult. Like, this part of the season sucks for us. So I definitely, at the end of this season, if we don't win the championship, I'm going to look through the schedules and really try to pick out a good one for us. Because we're on season 4 right now of being in these super late models, and it is just a handful. With a maxed out car on Legend, this is like the most difficult thing I've ever done, trying to win a championship. Got to go in a little low, pinch him down, get that grip. Hammer's a little slow up here. He's going to go down. We can fly by him in turn 1. Yes, that was amazing turn 1. If I could do that every single corner, that would be awesome, but I can't. I'm not that good. You're not that guy, pal. Oh, well. Just got to barely get that rear end out. Oh, Dennis is all the way back here. He is struggling a little bit, but Blair is out front. If we can get by Dennis, that would be awesome. We are only running 16 laps, sorry. Just because these laps are pretty long at Port Royal. It's a very long straightaway track, and it gets kind of boring and spread out a lot of the times. Don't hit the wall. Okay, we're good. I really thought my back end was going to clip that. We are flying up on Dennis right now. Please don't run outside all of a sudden. Nope, we're good. Okay, the front end didn't come around, so we're still good. He's going to give us the out. No, he doesn't. Never mind. I thought we had the run. I really had to let off the gas there to not hit the wall. Messed up our corner a little bit. Really trying to focus and hit our line, but they're so fast. The outside is a little quicker for sure. Trying to move him up a little bit, get in front of him, break his momentum. Let's go. That's huge. Try to throw like a little bit of a slider here, or just stick bottom, because he is going to try to pass us on the bottom. Got a lap car up here. I'm not sure who that is. Haskell. I'm not 100% sure who that is still. But he is running the outside, which really sucks for us. Don't want to wreck him. Honestly, a caution probably wouldn't be the worst thing for us. Even though, like, we were really bad off of the initial start and stuff. We've been better on this long run, getting the outside rolling. Ooh, Larson got by Dennis, too. That's massive. Let's go, Larson, behind me. Dennis is losing a bunch of points this week. He's losing points to me. He's losing points to Blair. I would love to try to catch Gustin here, but I don't think we're going to have enough time to. He's actually really fast still. He's still 1.5 up on us. We're not really making up any ground. So getting that top 5, it was a lot better than the other races we've done recently, trying to get it. But unless these guys wreck up here, we're probably going to finish 6th here, which is completely fine with me. Ooh, Larson and Dennis are having a battle behind us. They're only 0.2 off each other, 0.3. Larson seems to be quick down the straights. Dennis is a little quicker through the corners, it seems. One more time around. Blair is going into turn 3 right now. He is so far ahead of everybody. Ooh, Shane went up a little bit, I think. Either that or it's a lap car. I'm not 100% sure. No, that's a lap car. Yeah, Augustin's not racing anybody right there. We get 6th. I'll take that for Port Royal. That's not too bad. That is not bad at all. And Dennis had a really bad race. English is ahead of us in points already. Gustin is as well. So is Richards and Blair. Yoder is the only one that's not ahead of us in points that finished ahead. But we did gain some points on Dennis, which is nice. I think we gained, what, 4 on him? I'll take that. And everybody's gaining a decent bit on him as well. So really tight points battle up front. 2-point difference between Blair and Dennis, both with 3 wins on the season. We're what? 50, 60? Yeah, 62 down. Damn. We did gain a little bit, but we need to gain a lot more than that to make a comeback here this season. So just let's start it with this race, and then let's try to keep up this momentum at Knoxville. So we got no top 5 sponsor goals there. That's unfortunate, but not really going for money. We're still racking up a ton of money right now anyways, even repairing the car after every single race to try to have it maxed out. We're gonna go for top 5 again. Just trying to, I'm picking that just so we can try and gauge off of like where we're at in practice and all that. I need to move the laps back for Knoxville because Knoxville is nuts on the amount of laps they want us to do. It should be a showcase race with the amount of laps they want us to do. So, shocked it's not. Kind of disappointed it's not too. I feel like that should be where Weedsport is, be the showcase. And then Weedsport can be like a normal race. I really wish we could create our own schedule. That'd be awesome. But let's get on to Knoxville, last race of this episode, and see if we could try to get a top 5 here. We've been pretty decent at Knoxville overall, so I have high hopes for it. All right, got a decent time in practice. Pretty much matched what our quickest time ever has been here. So that's nice, but still not quick enough for these guys. Did a little bit of gear ratio changing and try to change some other things on the car. It made us a little quicker because I was running like 6s or 7s originally. Just got to hold it down here the best we can. That was a really good 1 and 2, I feel like. Let's not screw up the 3 and 4. I feel like we went in a little high, but got it down to the bottom really well there. That's probably the best lap I'm going to have. 561, pretty much dead even with our practice time. I think we ran a 67. So that was about dead even with it, which is nice. We just got to be consistent with that, and I think we'll do all right. I think we can get a top 5 in this race, in the feature. Don't know where we're going to qualify with that. 16th again, okay. So 2 weeks in a row we qualified 16th. That's not too bad. Starting 4th in heat number 1. I think there's 5 heats here, isn't there? I think there is. There sure is. So top 4 are gonna make it. We're already in the transfer spot. Hopefully we can try to get by Briggs under us. Is that Ferguson in front of us? It is. We might be able to get in front of Ferguson as well. We had a really good jump there. Bounced off of Briggs a little bit. Shot us up into Ferguson. We're 3 wide for 2nd. Try to keep it somewhat clean. Can't lose back to 5th though. Try to dive down a little bit, get in front of him. Because if you leave the bottom open too much, they're going to go flying in there. Okay, we're getting in front of Ferguson here. Nice, because he's running that outside. He's actually getting a run. I need to go up there. Nope, too late. Briggs is slow on the front stretch. So it seems like down the straightaway, he's much slower. He's fast as hell through the corner though, damn. That 3 and 4 they have is really fast, and the exit of 2. But Briggs was like checking up going into turn 1 almost. Oh, yikes. We might start back in 16th. We should have been like in the qualifying dash almost, but instead finished right where we started. So it looks like Dennis is on pole. He's going to be the fast one to beat again, which is normal. We got 24 laps here in the A main. I'm really hoping we can get a really good start and try to get by some guys, because I felt like we could have been up in the qualifying dash in this one. But that's going to hurt us not being top 10 to start with. We're back here in 16th. Kind of did the same thing almost that we did in the heat race. Try to stick it 3 wide. It worked a lot better in the feature because we usually gain a little bit of speed in the feature compared to them. We get moved by Daryl. Damn, that was an aggressive pit maneuver. I thought we were going to have him cleared. But he had like a little bit of a speed boost going into the corner. Ooh, they're going to hit. Is that going to be a wreck? No. We're up to 11th. I don't know how Tyler saved that, because Eckert and Tyler got together. I'm actually happy we were on the outside. Thank you, Daryl, because he's the one that sent us out there in the first place. I'm going to try to dive it in real low, throw a mini slider. Way too high, though. Damn it. Larson's going to get right back and by us. So I'm trying to get below him, scare him up a little bit. Bounced off of him a little bit, too. Got Briggs and Ferguson here, our heat battles. Here in the feature now. Should be able to get by both of them, I feel like, no problem. Dennis is still out front, though, which is scary. He just racking up the wins. And we're back here battling for a top 10. Okay, got by Ferguson with a little bit of a right rear. But got to be aggressive like this on these guys. Oh, get out the way. I'm going super low. Throw the slider. Damn it, slid all the way up, but it kind of worked. Have to try to make something happen. Get shot up a little bit from Briggs. Get that run to the inside, though. Big run on the front stretch. Right rear him up a little bit, but now he has people on his inside. Okay, good. Now we got to try to catch Gordy up here in 7th. He's been running this top side. It looks like Blair's up there in 2nd. English is in 3rd. Richards is 4th. Who is that 5th? Is that Hammer? I think it's Hammer and then Shane and then Gordy. Yeah, it's a 45 it looks like. I went too low there. Definitely don't want to go on the apron too much. It's definitely slow. It's not any sort of quick down there for me. But we are catching Gordy a little. Larson is catching us behind. He's going to go low now because he caught us. Oh, I hit the apron. It slid us up. Larson is really quick right now. Need to try to get back by him. He slid up. He did the same thing we did, but he's going to keep his momentum better. Do I throw the slider up? Yes, we do. Check up his momentum down the straightaway. I went way too high there. I'm shocked he didn't just dive it in on us, though. Got the apron on the exit, though. That was slow. Nearly halfway in this race. This is always a long one. Ferguson getting by Larson behind us now. About a 3-way battle here for 8th. They fall back a little bit, but they're going to catch right back up probably. I'm probably going to start catching Gordy, and then they'll catch up to me, and then I'll freak out. Start messing up more because they're right on my mirror. Even though I'm not even like looking up at my mirror much, I just see them massive in the mirror. Right on me. But I'm trying to hold the bottom the best we can, and I always mess it up more. But yeah, this is Hammer up here, Hammer and Gordy. If I can get by both of them, that would be awesome. 11 laps left. Hammer starts to run the outside now. The outside is pretty fast for them. It's not super quick for us unless I really hit the grip well, but I hit the wall more than the grip. So it doesn't work amazing for us. So I try to hit the grip on the bottom. I'm definitely better at that than the top, and in these cars at least. Because I've had it in like the street stocks and I want to say like UMPs or big blocks where we've hit that outside line and we're super, super fast. These cars are just a little bit like too fast to do it in for me. I don't know if changing the gear ratio would really help us run the outside a little bit better. It possibly could. Like going a little bit slower on entry, or doesn't have enough or as much acceleration or something like that. I don't know. But hey, we're making this bottom work. We're getting in the inside of Gordy here. Trying to at least. I really want to throw a slider on him. That's going to lose us some time. We also got Larson starting to catch us again, and Gordy's going to start taking off once again. We do have some lappers up here. 7 laps left. Dennis is nearly half a lap ahead of us. And we're in 8th, battling for 7th. We got the 7th there. That's nuts that he is half a lap ahead of us, though. Ooh, too high. Yep, Gordy's going to get to our inside. That was a terrible corner by us. We had a really good speed, though. Had some really good speed there. Missed the bottom a little bit, and Larson throws it in there. That's the hard thing. I ran the bottom pretty well there, but the AI really gets their left sides on the apron down there. We're 3 wide with the lap car. Larson, you're going to get stuck in the middle here. Going to bounce off of him a little bit. Check up the lap car some. Gordy is now going in. Jesus, what a battle here for 7th place. If this was for the win, this would be freaking amazing. Larson's going to get a good run there. Got to keep the car straight, get the momentum. Now Gordy's back in front of us. Damn it. He was hard enough to get by the first time. It took us forever to catch him. Trying to use some tactics to get low. That is not smart though. Hoffman, a lap car, stays high. Thank you very much. Ooh, that was a good run. I gotta try to get to his inside. That was more than getting to his inside. That was a little bit more than getting to his inside, I would say. Maybe should have done that last lap because now Larson's to our inside. And we're battling for 8th, 9th with him. Oh, he hooks that low side. Like, he really hugged it. But we're still going to get in front of him. Let's go. Okay, I'll take 8th. That was tough. But Dennis freaking won it again. He's just so good. I don't know how we're going to beat him for the championship. It's going to be so tough. We're really going to have to ball out the rest of the season, though. Let's see how far ahead Dennis is now in the points, because he got a massive lead there, I feel like. Well, Blair was right behind him in second, I believe. Yeah, Blair was second to him, but we are just struggling trying to get points, though. He is, what, nearly 80 ahead of us now? God, that's rough. Finishing like 8th or 7th every week just isn't going to do it. It really isn't, because we're finishing around like the same position every week and we're just not the fastest. But I'm hoping this back half of the season is going to be really good for us because we got a really good schedule at the end of this year for us. We got to win at Kokomo. I'm hoping we could try to win at like Lucas Oil, Cedar, potentially Fairbury as well. Even though it's a showcase, it'd be tough, but it'd be awesome to win. I think we were around the top 5 last season, but we got some good races coming up. We do have over $2 million. That's pretty cool. I'm probably going to go back at some point and just like upgrade every car for fun, just to have everything maxed out. It'd be crazy. But the rest of this season, it's looking good for us. We really need to make up a ton of points though on Dennis and Blair and all of them. I think we could get up to 3rd. Not saying no problem, but Richards is not that far ahead of us. He's only 44 ahead of us, but an almost 80-point gap up to 1st, which is crazy. But Lucas is a good track for us as long as we stay out of the tires. Cedar is an okay track for us. Fairbury is always a good track for us, even though it's a showcase. It's a very tough one. So we usually do decent here, though. Kokomo, we got a win last year. Lucky with a little bit of a late caution, and we got a little lucky, but I'll take it. Williams Grove is a toss-up on how we'll do. Just got to stop trying to, like, stop getting into people and just stop trying too hard there. Might do okay. Texas, Las Vegas, we did really well last season with the new engine, and we were, I want to say, like, around the top 5 there, or, like, in the top 10 solidly, but maybe close to top 5. I don't quite remember. And then Charlotte to showcase, very tough. I think we're right around a top 10 there. So looking good the rest of the season. We need to try to make up a ton of points, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode. Trying to finish it off here, but don't know if we'll be able to this season or not. If we don't, I'm thinking I'm going to change the schedule because I really do not like this part of the season. Like, just Weedsport and Bristol are tough back to back. We got decent results there somehow, but we got lucky at Weedsport with a really late caution being really damaged. And Bristol, we were okay at. It's just super hard to be really fast there. So really hard part of the season. We did really good at Port Royal. I was shocked by that. Knoxville was a little bit worse than I was expecting, but we're still sitting 7 points, doing the best we can. So appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.